Okay, so today took just two trades. So what happens here? I'll explain from the beginning. So on the London session, right, on the London opening, to be honest, price did swap liquidity. I kind of wanted to enter here, but I wasn't home, so I actually missed this trade. So basically the trade idea here is that the supply zone, I mean not supply, the demand zone that swapped liquidity and created a mark shift, and then I would enter right here and then target 3R, and then it would have been successful, right? So what happens then is that after price sweeping this liquidity, price went down and swept this liquidity from here, even though it doesn't look like a liquid sweep, but on the 15-minute time frame you can clearly see that that's a liquid sweep because of this long wick. So what happens here is that price did sweep liquidity, but it failed to break structure, right? It failed to take this high. And then what happened is, okay, so on this trade, what happened is that I actually took this as a break of structure, even though I knew that it wasn't a break of structure, it was actually a liquid sweep, but I decided to enter anyway. So what happens is that there was this little consolidation right here, and then this candle price swap liquidity, creating this huge imbalance right here. So the same concept at that one, at this one, right? Price swap liquidity, and then I decided to enter on the supply zone that swap liquidity, right? Well, initially on the 1 minute time frame. So after this move here was kinda relieved, because that's clearly like a liquid sweep candle pattern, like it's a sharp V shape reaction, but price didn't go anywhere. Instead it decided to go up, creating this another liquid sweep around this here. So what happens there is that I decided to enter on this candle right here. That's where I should have entered. It wouldn't make sense if I enter right here, because for this trade to be invalidated, it must like take this high, and it did. It was just like liquid sweep, so it was liquidity. So what happens is that's the candle. That's the candle that swept liquidity right here. So what happens that I actually place a trade. It's the same trade here, right? This can swap liquidity, and then the supply is confirmed. And then I decided to enter for this trade because I knew that there was a fair reaction, judging by this consolidation right here. Then I entered. Target was this low, just to be conservative, but like I know that price is gonna pull up to this demand zone right here. Like price already went through this fucking demand zone, and now that's the next target. Potentially price would go even further right around these supply zone, these demand zones. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And also this trade took so long to close. Like, wait, is it 9? I don't think I entered right here though. Did I enter right here? I don't. Okay, so it took like 2 hours. That's the longest trade I've ever. Yeah. Anyways, that's it.